Hello and welcome to the NetSuite Nonprofit SuiteSuccess video series. In the next 10 minutes, we'll be taking a tour of NetSuite, focusing on the Program Director role in our SuiteSuccess program. If you've spoken with someone at NetSuite prior to watching this video, it's likely that you're about to attend an alignment call with your account executive and members of our solutions team. Since this video is focused on the Program Director role in a nonprofit context, you should know that you can find an overview video for the SuiteSuccess program on our YouTube channel and playlist. This presentation will start with a very brief overview of the SuiteSuccess program that you've already heard about from our previous Overview for Nonprofits recording and from the NetSuite people that you've already met from our team. We'll consider what SuiteSuccess has to offer the Program Director's areas of responsibilities. Then we'll continue by taking a quick tour of the application suite with a focus on role-specific dashboards and metrics to help in the day-to-day operations of your organization. Before we jump into any content, we're obliged by our legal team to display this slide just in case there are any forward-looking statements made during this presentation. When you think about what makes NetSuite truly unique for nonprofits, it comes down to how we leverage the leading practices that we have built into our SuiteSuccess offering and implementation services. To help organizations realize the value of NetSuite on day one, we've created over 250 pre-built reports, dashboards, and business intelligence tools into the product, ensuring that our customers have a strong foundation for running their organization. SuiteSuccess provides these predefined roles to ensure that your people hit the ground running and that user adoption of the solution is increased greatly. Today we're just focusing on the Program Director role. In this Program Director role, we're concerned with users that have the primary responsibilities of coordinating, overseeing, and the administration of ongoing programs, to include budgeting, both annual and event budgets, organizing reports about program statistics, staffing and coordinated project communications, and controlling program activities. The intent of this role in SuiteSuccess is to take the complicated responsibilities across these critical areas of your organization and focus the user experience to gain efficiency and assurances that the program and project-related functions have been properly addressed. During the alignment call you have scheduled, our team will step through each of these process areas in detail. For today's demonstration purposes, we'll simplify things to get you familiar with the NetSuite user interface and give you a quick look at program statistics, budgeting, and reporting. Let's log in and consider some typical activities from the Program Director's perspective. In our dashboards, users have easy access to navigation portlets and links to frequently used forms for tasks like those we'll see today. Here on the user's dashboard, the SuiteSuccess operations and key performance metrics concerning program expenses and trends are each updated in real time from all transactions happening across the entire system and all user sessions. Having a single system like this, in which your entire team collaborates, gives everyone greater program visibility and makes your team much more efficient. While any user is working in NetSuite, many common tasks like shortcuts and reminders make access to reporting and common data entry tasks faster and with fewer errors. This results in improved business process. These portlets can be rearranged and their settings can be customized by each user, and NetSuite will remember how you left your home page to give you that extra bit of self-service that we all desire, instead of being locked into a rigid system. Let's take a quick look at a program in progress by clicking on this link to Budget versus Actual Reporting. One click from my home page, and I can see what happened in January, and since I'm mainly focused on the expense side of this project, I can immediately see how well we did, and click directly into areas of concern where we may have missed the mark. Here we see that printing and copying was over by $50, and if we wanted to know more, we can follow the money and see the two vendor bills that make up that sum. Now that we're all the way down to the transaction level, we see that the coding at the transaction level placed this fundraising expense against the Abandoned Pets program, and in the memo field a note from AP explaining the additional expense amount. 3 clicks and we've gone from high-level metrics all the way into the transaction line-level details to find our overage. This sort of system flexibility gives our program director easy, fast, and credible information across every program. To wrap up this discussion, let's email the vendor right from this bill and tell them about a new program with which we'll be needing more printing assistance. The collaboration stays linked to the vendor bill from the program director, AP clerk, or anyone logged into NetSuite. Kara, our program director, now wants to take a look at the Abandoned Pets program from the highest level to document program activities and share the results with her team. For this, she'll use the SuiteSuccess feature known as the Fund or Program Dashboard. We try to keep the naming conventions in the Nonprofit SuiteSuccess demonstration dataset as generic as possible, but what this suitelet will do is calculate all of the lifetime and current year information for any program in the system and display it in a summary fashion for immediate analysis. The lifetime information is derived from a search that you can access with one click, same for the current year. Top contributors are summarized and easily ranked by contribution amounts. Yearly revenue is shown across as many fiscal years as you have in your system, and also has its own search linked to the dashboard. The same goes for yearly expense and any linked NetSuite projects. A dashboard approach like this for any program in your system saves time and provides immediate transparent views to share with donors, vendors, and your internal staff. While we're here, let's click on this related project and talk a bit about the NetSuite project management capabilities. As you see, this project is linked directly to the program for abandoned pets. The City of Danville has been supporting the Abandoned Pets program for many years. As program director, it's Kara's responsibility to assign this year's efforts to a new project coordinator. Let's edit the project and assign Lauren Warfel to the job and set the status to in progress. When we save the project, Lauren will be alerted, and if we wanted to, we could send her an email straight from here or put a task on her calendar for follow-up. The project record in NetSuite allows the user to manage time and expense entry, as well as simple task and milestone management features, as you see here. Simple Gantt charts and other project management reporting features that are common in project management circles are available to your program director. Since we've seen budget versus actual reporting, the fund or program dashboard, and had a very quick look at the project record, let's dig into some of the operational metrics and see how they help your program directors. Each of these kind of portlets in NetSuite come standard and out of the box on day one with SuiteSuccess. As financial transactions are entered and coded into your programs, projects, funds, or grants, you'll see these statistics come alive on your dashboard and start managing by them right away. In some, there are scorecards to choose from, and in the Key Performance Indicator portlet, each user can choose what to display and even add custom KPI once they get familiar with the NetSuite system and how the saved searches and calculated fields work. All of this is managed through a click-not-code interface that heavy-duty Excel users will love. Let's look at a few program examples. If we look across all of Kara's programs, we can see the expense trend by month or day. Any of these views can be downloaded for use in a PowerPoint or email communication, and the view can be changed to better represent the data. The Program Efficiency KPI is calculated by dividing all program services expenses, either directly coded to the program or allocated via schedule, by total expenses in the denominator. Either of these values can be drilled into here, and the resulting details downloaded for sharing. Across this entire portlet, we have set up columns for data within this month, last month, this year to date, last year to date, for comparison purposes, so that Kara has this data at her fingertips when on calls with important constituents or the internal accounting teams. Let's go back now and wrap up, now that we've looked at the program director role briefly, and see what's next for your SuiteSuccess roadmap. We worked today from the program director role and saw a number of new dashboard features designed to make the day-to-day management more efficient and transparent. We saw our budget versus actual report and drilled into the expense category to get to the root of the matter. We used the program dashboard to see program statistics across the entire life of the program over multiple years. We also had a brief look at NetSuite project management when we assigned a new project coordinator for 2017. And lastly, reviewed all the wonderful financial metrics within the dashboard portlets. Before we wrap up, let's not forget to mention the large number of SuiteSuccess pre-built reminders, alerts, reports, and dashboard elements included as standard objects in every implementation on day one that we did not have time to view today. When we next meet, we'll be discussing specific leading practices and metrics in areas like those that program directors are responsible for managing, which we saw today. We intend to map and align your current process requirements with the SuiteSuccess leading practice in each functional area in order to be sure we create the optimal implementation strategy for you going forward. Thank you for your time today, and we look forward to more SuiteSuccess videos on your playlist.